What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and well, this is a little new video I'm trying to do where I asked you guys to ask me questions. So trying something different. I know it's been a couple of days since I've posted last, but I've had a lot going on, and I'll go over that maybe in a live stream. So of course, hit that notification bell when you know, if you really want to hear about what I've had been going on these past couple of weeks. And also hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. But let's just go ahead and start with these questions. And of course, I will always answer your questions. I might not do it in a video every single time, but this time I wanted to be able to answer your guys' questions publicly. So if you guys have any more questions for me, I'll leave another post about it and then just leave your comments there. It's a lot easier for me to find, especially if you just want your comments to be in a video. That's the best way to, you know, have them out here. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. First comment is from what is this? After Before Life. If you could create your own hero card to improve the deck, what would it do and what would it be called? So of course I went all in for this. I actually went and customized my own card right here, and I'm telling you guys, we're getting a lot of decks now that just have broken field spells. Like, why are field spells so broken? There's a reason why terraforming is at 1. You know, Konami acts like they don't like field spells, but then they keep making broken ass field spells. And what is Heroes lacking? A good field spell. And that's what I did here. Now, I tried to make it not as overly powered as, you know, some people do when customizing cards, because, you know, they want to be like making the most broken card in the world. But I'm trying to be realistic with mine. So here we go. Skyscraper 3, favorite city. Now, just from the name alone, it becomes searchable. You know, we can search it with pretty much anything, because also what's also in its text. So because Konami is going with this favorite thing, I figured it'd be nice to be able to have a searchable field spell, and I think we just need a good field spell for our deck. It's like the one thing that we're missing. So, as it shows, the effect is, now you guys can comment if you want, if you think this is too broken or a pretty decent card, but, or if you would change it, just let me know. But what I decided to put is, when this card is activated, you can add one hero monster or one card that lists a hero in its text from your graveyard or deck to your hand. The reason why I included the graveyard, just for like a grind game, you never know, like you always have to think about all the other cards you have in Heroes that might send one. So like I'm even thinking of cards, even like Hero Mask, where you just target a hero and then you send one to your grave to the deck and it copies that name, and then you could just use favorite city to add that one back. So you could just turn a brick into Stratos, add Stratos, and then just something like that. Just being able to get anything from grave, or also, you know, if you're just, you know, just in a grind game, being able to get some of those resources back, or just simply just adding it to your hand, you know, without paying the half life points of, you know, hero lives. Also, if a elemental hero fusion monster is special summoned, the reason why I didn't just say hero fusion is because this is a skyscraper card. Skyscrapers are specifically for E-heroes. Also, because it's a favorite card, it's more typically going to be based off elemental hero. So if a elemental hero fusion monster is special summoned, because we have the effect to be able to just special summon our elemental hero fusion monsters now, not just fusion summon. So I wanted to just put special summon because of the fact that favorite cards are literally special summoning fusion monsters. And that's kind of what this field spell is also based around. If a elemental hero fusion monster is special summoned, you can negate one face-up card on the field. Of course, non-target, because a lot of our newer hero cards aren't targeting. So why should we be able to target? So it make your opponent kind of respond, you know, trying to, like, they don't know what you're going to negate. But yeah, so negating a face-up card on the field. Now, of course, we have to have some kind of battle phase effect because this is a skyscraper card. It has to have something. So I didn't make it completely crazy, but it's just if a hero fusion monster, so now this includes all the other hero monsters. If a hero fusion monster declares an attack, your opponent cannot respond with card effects. Just simply like that. Due to the fact that this was mostly inspired due to the fact that the first skyscraper, you know, Jaden fought against Ancient Gears, and Ancient Gears have a, you know, basically, oh yeah, you can't respond with spells and traps. But I just decided to put can't respond with card effects, just because, why not? Like, we don't have negates, so the most thing we can do is just not let you be able to respond to certain things. So, not, because I've seen some other ones where they're just broken to shit, like, oh, your opponent can't respond to shit, like, the entire time. I'm like, no, that's broken. Don't be ridiculous. Like, heroes are a battle phase deck, so let them have where you can't respond in the battle phase, you know? Like, be fair. Like, come on. Yeah, if it declares an attack, can't respond with card effects. And then I included during the end phase. So this includes yours or your opponent's. During the end phase, you can activate or set one favorite card directly from the deck or the graveyard. The reason why I said set or activate is because we also have an equip spell. We have favorite hero. And there's already a field spell out on the field. So you equipping it to one of your level 5 or higher hero monsters, now that hero monster becomes, you know, an untargeted card. Also, being able to use favorite contact during the end phase of your opponent's turn.
Yeah, I meant to include this too, but basically also being able to use like favorite contact directly from the deck, just in case you didn't have access to it, like for some reason if Infernal Rage got negated. But that was like my mindset on that as well.
So this is my thing I feel like that could help heroes out. But if y'all think it's a little too busted, I think it's pretty fair. You know, searchable field spell does a battle phase thing like classical skyscrapers, involves hero fusion monsters like it should. And then just being able to add one, you know, nothing too crazy, but let me know what y'all think about my customized hero card. From, I don't even know how to say this, from Yugioh, I'm going to butcher this name, I'm just going to call you Giovanna. So, anyway, what do you think about the masked hero from the manga? Do you think Konami will release them one day? If, I think that from the extra deck we have done, we need, I guess you meant to say we need new supports in the main deck. I 100% agree. We do need more main decked monsters because I'm so tired of trying to figure out what I want to put into my extra deck. Granted, now we have like a main line of like cards that we use pretty much all the time now, but we always have to have those backup heroes just in case. But what I think about them, in order for them to be good, I would like them to at least have in their effects this card is treated as an elemental hero card. So that way you could also hero lives for it. And they just need to have good effects. Because like the vision heroes, for example, like there were so many of them. Why is Ferris and Vion the only... I mean... Increase is there, but we all know he's an asshole because if you see him, it's not doing shit. Why out of all those vision heroes, we only have 2 good ones? And even the fusion monsters are just not even playable anymore because Trinity, sadly, got replaced by Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, and Vision Hero Adoration doesn't do anything. But if we get main deck masked heroes, for the love of God, one of them needs to be a negate. Like, please. We need one of them to be a negate. We need one that can also add Mass Change, not just Shadow Mist. One of them needs to be able to access Mass Change as well, because I'm tired of her being the only access to that card, because it's just like, I really want the search off of her, but then at the same time, I really need Mass Change, so it's like, So, it'd be kind of funny if they had one that was like the opposite of her, where it was like, oh, if this card is sent to the grave, add a Mass Change. If this card is summoned, search for a hero. So, like, Be something like that. But I would love to be able to have access to Contrast Hero Chaos, because even though I don't consider him an Omni Negate, because he's not going to do crap to things in hand or grave, because he just targets a face-up card on the field to negate it. Sure, I mean, it's a negate because it can negate anything that's on the field, but it can't negate hand traps or anything. But I still would love to see him. He's considered light and dark. He's considered E-hero, so you can make him with Miracle Fusion. And then eventually, you'd be able to make him a favorite contact as well. So I would love to see main deck Masked Heroes, because we definitely need them. Because hopefully they don't give us too many fusions, because the Contrast Hero Chaos is all we need. We don't need any more fusions. It's just the main deck Masked Hero monsters. And that's pretty much my saying. Of course, we always got those silly ass comments. Terry, why are Watts bad? They're Watts. What else can I say about it? And let's see. From Daryl, we've got, what is your ideal hand going first? Any hand that doesn't have increase in it. But I'll be real. My ideal opening hand is, I would say, 2 forms of disruption for my opponent, including, we're gonna have, because if we're going first, then I would want my hand to be like Imperm, Ferris, Malicious, Hero Lives. Maybe not Hero Lives all the time, just because, paying half your life sucks. But just having Ferris with Malicious is just so good, because starting off with that, you don't fall into Droll and Lockbird immediately. But we're not going to talk about hand traps. But I like to have an Imperm just to deal with my opponent. Ferris, Malicious, some form of being able to get Stratoffs out onto the field. So that's already 4 cards. And then I honestly love opening like End Shuffle or Crosskeeper. Alright, and moving on. It's from Jacob the Trap. Is that what it says? Jacob the Rap. I'm sorry if I'm butchering y'all's names. What is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card art and why? If you can't think of one card out of the thousands, then favorite hero card also works. There's so many cards with great art that I love, so I wouldn't really be able to like pin it down to one that isn't like, like a waifu card, because we all have our favorite ones of those. But funny enough, I will say my favorite hero card, but one that I can give you that's really great artwork. I mean, if you think about it, like, because I'm starting to feel like certain card arts are starting to get lazy with certain things. But when Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer first came out, you knew someone took their time when they made that card. Like, that card is so damn beautiful. Like, I don't know if y'all can like see it, but like they took, I don't know if y'all will be able to see that perfectly, but think about that. They took their damn time with Phoenix. Like, if you think about it, like older cards, like here, even some older cards, like even like with Ferris, for example, it's just like a white explosion in the background, and Mist, it's just a dark fade in the background. Even Denier, just some red mist in the background. You know what I'm saying? But you got Phoenix with like that fire behind him. They just didn't get lazy and put like a purple thing behind him, but they put those flames there. I think they're supposed to be flames. But yeah, I got those flames. You got the rocks rising up from the ground, his wings spreading. He's like, "Rah!" Amazing. You got Strider Black with, what does Neos need to be competitive? And you know what? I'll tell you what the hell that deck needs. And you know what's crazy about it? It's a card we already have. They just needed to make it better. But from just explaining it, I'll even show you a combo on what the hell I'm even talking about. But first, I'll just explain it. This card right here, Engage Neospace. This card would have just been the best thing they ever would have made for us if they just didn't give it that stupid fusion restriction. Why the hell does regular heroes are able to use fusions and links, but the minute you want to do some Neo shit, you get locked into just fusions only, when we literally have powerful links that give us access to even get our Neospatians? Like example, Infernal Divisor is able to get us into our Spatians. I mean, unfortunately, he locks you into heroes, so you're not really going to be able to special summon your Spatians. But I mean, you can still normal them at least.
Having engaged Neospace, if this didn't lock us into Link monsters, this would be the best. It would be a must-have in our entire deck. Okay, so obviously starting off with Hero Lives is pretty much, the best way to go about this. So, because, Engage Neospace is going to give us a freaking monster on the field. So we'll go Stratos, and we'll just use Stratos to search for Ferris. Now we'll go Engage Neospace, sending the Aqua Dolphin from our hand, and sending Shadow Mist directly from the deck to the grave. And then we're going to special summon our Spirit Neos, and then adding Polymerization as well. So Spirit 1, Mist 2. We're going to go ahead and already grab our Protection of the Elements because for our Ferris. So now we don't have to waste Infernal Divisor for just only searching Neos. Now he can actually just grab our Neospatians. So now we'll go ahead and use Spirit of Neos effect. Find the cards. Let's go Ferris, Pitch Mally effect. Send our Denier to the grave. Go ahead and use Vion's effect to banish Ferris. To go ahead and also grab our second copy of Polymerization. We can go into our link, because if Engage Neospace didn't lock us, this would be absolutely insane. So cross, target Mally. So now Liquid Soldier is in our hand. Let's use Malicious effect because we don't want to draw Malicious off a card. Now we'll link those two off. Infernal Divisor. I know you guys like to play a whole Neos deck, but let's be honest. Cosmo and Nebula Neos are the only two you ever really need to ever go into. There's really no reason to play the other ones unless you're just trying to have fun. But of course, reveal the Nebula Neos because we already have the Aqua Dolphin engraved. Grab the Dark Panther, grab the Mole. Just link the Stratos off with the Infernal Divisor driver. Because we can put it here because the Neos is not gonna, it's gonna go away. So because we want to get this Crosskeeper effect off, let's go ahead and use his effect, pitch him to the field just for getting a body out. Polymerization, using the Neos with the Liquid Soldier. Right here, I like to go Liquid Soldier, Chainlink 1, Rage 2, and yes, I have the Crosskeeper engraved, I do know, I haven't forgot. So we go Favorite Contact. So here's our Favorite Contact. We're gonna draw 2. And look at that, it's a Fusion Destiny. We're gonna discard the Mole. Rage's Tag Out effect. Sunrise. Go Crosskeeper, Chainlink 1, Sunrise, Chainlink 2. Add our Miracle Fusion. Then we'll draw our 2. Put one on the bottom of the deck. Let's just go ahead and put one of these Hero Lives back because we don't really need it. We could end shuffle the Shadow Mist back for the copy of Stratos. Using Stratos' effect, let's go ahead and search for Destiny Hero Plasma. Denier, summon Denier, put the banished Malicious back, and then use Malicious to summon the copy of Malicious. And Nation in our hand. Fuse those two into Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Get rid of these 3 for the Destiny Hero Plasma if you would really like to. But let's just do this for fun. We'll Miracle Fusion just to show you what else we can do. Absolutely ridiculous. So we put Wake Up Your Hero here. For Plasma, set Droplet, set Contact, pass, and then when their turn starts, you Favorite Contact into the Cosmo Neos, completely, skip their turn, and that's just what it is. Having access to Engage is so good just because it allows you to get the Spatians that you can't really search for in the grave, like the Aqua Dolphin, for example. And then that's just pretty much it, you guys.
But yeah, you guys, what were your thoughts on this video? Do you guys want to have more videos like this where we just kind of talk about really just anything? But anyway, guys, this is going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, just hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe today if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one.